rotations in defense. I thought we just did a better job of trying to keep her in front of us. I mean, she got past us so much in the first half especially. So I think we just did a much better job on the defensive end, and then we rebounded. So I thought they outplayed us a lot of the game. And then I think in that third quarter, I thought we just did a really nice job from an effort and rebounding standpoint.
How much of an emphasis did it turn into to get Beers the ball inside? She had a really efficient performance.
Well, that's why, and we need to get her the ball in different ways, and to be able to draw different types of defense and make people adjust as much as we can. But at the same time, we're not really good when we become a one-hit wonder. We're really good when we have balance, and so I feel like we have gotten better the more assertive everybody's gotten, and I think that really obviously starts in the paint. But I thought our guards did a nice job tonight too in terms of just flow.
Last thing I'll ask is, getting this close to the postseason, what's the benefit of a game where a lot of the players on your team get to all a lot of minutes?
Well, you always want to be able to do that, and I've actually been really impressed with our team this year because, we've practiced at a really high level because of the depth that we have, and we don't always get to log the game minutes, and so it is nice to be able to do that, but it's also kind of another day, right, because they're playing every single day in practice, so we don't have where people just sit out and practice. I mean, we're practicing against each other constantly, and I think that's made us better, and ironically, I think that's made us a lot closer this year. So I love when we are able to do that and to be able to play a lot of people, and at the same time, I'm not surprised at how we did.
I guess Beers made those 2 early threes. Did that kind of help y'all maybe throw it to the post a little bit more, knowing that she made those early threes and stretch the defense out even more?
I think when you can shoot the three, right, it's kind of like which comes first, the chicken or the egg. If you score in the paint, does it open up the three-point line? If you score outside, does it open up the paint? So you got to be able to have a balanced attack from both standpoints. So, of course, when you're hitting outside, it opens up the paint more and gives you a little bit more coverage. But I was happy, I think more so than them going in. I thought the ones that she took were really good and in flow. And when we do that, our efficiency goes way up. And I just love that she has the confidence to be able to do that, especially this time of year. Especially that part of the game. It's not, when you're up and then all of a sudden everybody feels good. When it's a game and she's able to step up confidently to knock those down, that's what's impressive to me.
And then a word on the crowd. Their senior night, but pretty loud OU cheer there at the end. Just a word on the crowd with you, maybe all season for us that are seeing them play for the first time.
Well, it's a unique year for us, right? Being the first year in the SEC, and so a lot of our fans have been able to. We've had busloads come here and there, but a lot of our fans are used to being able to travel. Teams are closer. This is our closest game, and so it was really neat, I think, for our fans to be able to travel today and to be part of this, and that's what we want. We're trying to grow a fan base. Just like a national level, women's basketball is at just an all-time high, and so we want to be able to do that. So it starts with who comes with you too. Those are your loyal, those are your faithful people, and those are a lot of times your families. And I thought today it was really fun to be able to have those people behind us.
Your big run in the third quarter kind of coincided with turnovers, defensive getting involved. What do you think of maybe how y'all came out of halftime and applied some pressure?
Well, I keep talking about this so much with our team, and I feel like early on, again, you're the first time in the SEC conference, and I think we took to watch film, and then the next day, we're learning. I think now we're live learning a little bit more, so you're able to make some of those adjustments, and I thought we were able to make some of those adjustments in the second half on both ends, and obviously your defense is always going to spark your offense, and I think I thought we just made a lot more defensive adjustments in the second half than we did in the first. So I'm proud of the way that we want to live learn, and we're able to read the game and understand the game. And, we got a long way to go, but you can see we're really getting there.
Would you say, how many teams in the SEC run as much as y'all try to?
It's funny because I'm like, can we go faster, please? I've been here's how I can answer that. I don't know how to talk about just in terms of pace because there's the athleticism in the league. People can run, and people can play, and everybody has, different styles of play. And so I've kind of been asking the question more of, is this a typical year in the SEC or not? Because I don't know. But the teams are so good. I mean, they're so good. And there's so much balance. There's so much talent. There's different styles. I think people can run. I think, when you start talking about transition, some of the guards in this league are just phenomenal, and they can just make a play, and that could pretty much be on every single team. And so I don't know necessarily from pace of play standpoint, but I do know this league is talented, and I do know that we were just in another league that is very talented as well, and it is a little bit different. But I've just been really, really impressed with the SEC. I've been impressed with the crowds. I've been impressed with the education of women's basketball. You go everywhere and people know who you are. I've been impressed with the talent. I've been impressed with the schemes. I've been just really impressed with the entire league this year. That's not what you asked, but that's what you got.
Anything else, guys? Perfect. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you guys.
Welcome back.